Hey everyone, welcome back to Super Infinity English. I'm Alex.
And I'm Eliza. It's great to have you here again.
Sometimes the most embarrassing moments happen when you think you're completely prepared.
Oh, absolutely. I had one of those moments recently.
Really? What happened?
I walked into the office, smiled at everyone, put my bag down, opened my laptop, and started checking my emails.
Okay, so far nothing strange.
Then I noticed something.
What?
Nobody was there.
Wait, nobody?
Nobody. The whole office was completely empty.
Oh no.
I thought, wow, everyone must be working from home today.
That sounds reasonable.
So I made coffee, sat down, and started working.
You actually stayed?
For about 15 minutes.
What made you realize?
I looked at the calendar.
And?
It was Sunday. I was so embarrassed. I packed my things and walked out like nothing had happened.
That's impressive.
Thank you. I call it professional confidence.
I call it forgetting what day it is.
Fair enough.
But actually, that story reminds me of something. We spend a huge part of our lives communicating at work.
Exactly. And sometimes knowing English vocabulary isn't enough.
Right. You may understand a sentence perfectly, but when you have to speak to a coworker, manager, or client, suddenly your brain goes completely blank.
You know the words, but you don't know which words sound natural.
And that's exactly what we're talking about today. Office English. Daily phrases, natural conversations, meetings, small talk, asking for help, and even polite disagreement.
Most of the English will be comfortable B1 English with a few useful B2 expressions.
And there's no pressure. Listen, repeat, pause when you need to, and just enjoy the conversation.
Because the goal isn't perfect English.
The goal is natural English.
Exactly.
So let's imagine it's Monday morning.
Oh, Monday morning.
You walk into the office, put your bag down, and see a coworker.
What do you say?
Many learners immediately say, "How are you?"
And that's completely correct.
But there are other natural options.
You could say, how's your morning going?
Or, "How's everything going?"
Or simply, how are things?
Let's hear a natural conversation.
Morning, how's your morning going?
Pretty good, actually. I just grabbed a coffee. How about you?
I'm doing okay. It's been a little hectic.
Hectic?
Yeah, I had 2 meetings before 9.
2 meetings before 9? That's rough.
I know, and I haven't even finished my coffee.
That should be illegal.
Honestly, I agree.
Notice how simple that conversation is.
Nobody is using difficult grammar.
Nobody is trying to sound intelligent.
They're just communicating.
And that's an important lesson. Natural English is often simple English.
Now, let's look at the word hectic.
Hectic means very busy, usually with a lot happening at the same time.
For example, my morning has been hectic.
Or, things have been hectic at work lately.
You can also say, it's been a hectic day.
Let's practice. Repeat after me.
My morning has been hectic.
Again.
My morning has been hectic.
Good.
Now, make your own sentence. Think about your morning today.
Maybe you can say, "My morning has been hectic, but I'm getting things done."
Nice.
And remember that phrase because we'll use it again later.
Now, after small talk, the conversation often moves toward work.
And that usually means meetings.
Ah, meetings.
You don't sound excited.
I've attended meetings that lasted an hour and could have been an email.
I think everyone has experienced that.
Definitely.
Before a meeting starts, you can say, "Are we ready to get started?"
Or, shall we get started?
"Shall we get started" sounds a little more professional.
And during a meeting, you may want someone's opinion.
Most learners know, "What do you think?"
That's fine, but here's a very natural expression. What's your take on this?
Your take means your opinion or your way of looking at something.
For example, what's your take on the new plan?
Or, "What's your take on this idea?"
Repeat it slowly.
What's your take on this?
Now, naturally.
What's your take on this?
Great.
Now, imagine we're discussing a new project.
Okay.
I think we should launch the project next month.
I'm not sure that's realistic.
Why not?
We still have several things to finish. What's your take on waiting another week?
Let me think. Actually, that could work.
Exactly.
And notice something important.
What?
I'm not sure that's realistic is a polite way to disagree,
Yes, instead of saying you're wrong.
which can sound very direct.
Especially if you say it to your manager.
Good morning. You're wrong.
Congratulations, you've created a very exciting work environment. A better phrase is, I'm not sure that's realistic.
Or, I see what you mean, but...
We'll come back to that later because it's one of the most useful phrases in professional English.
And there's another word here worth learning. Realistic.
Realistic means practical or possible in a real situation.
For example, is it realistic to finish this by Friday?
Or, we need a realistic deadline.
A useful collocation is realistic expectations.
Repeat after me.
We need a realistic plan.
Again.
We need a realistic plan.
Excellent.
Now let's talk about deadlines.
Ah, another favorite office word.
A deadline is the date or time by which something needs to be finished.
For example, the deadline is Friday.
Or, we're working toward a tight deadline.
A tight deadline means you don't have much time.
Imagine your manager says, "Can you finish this report by tomorrow?"
And you think, absolutely not. Honestly, you probably shouldn't say that.
Instead, you could say, "I'll do my best, but the deadline is quite tight."
That sounds professional and honest.
Exactly.
Repeat this sentence.
The deadline is quite tight.
Good. Now, imagine your manager has just given you 3 urgent tasks.
Pause for a moment.
What would you say?
Try to use prioritize.
Maybe, could you help me prioritize these tasks?
Great.
Now, what happens when you're working on something and you get stuck?
You need help.
Exactly.
A beginner might say, "Help me with this."
People will understand you, but there's a more natural phrase.
Could you give me a hand with this?
Give me a hand simply means help me.
It's friendly and very common.
Let's hear it naturally.
Hey, do you have a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I'm having trouble with this report. Could you give me a hand?
Of course. What seems to be the problem?
I can't get these numbers to match.
Let me take a look.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
That's natural office English.
And there are actually 3 useful phrases in that little conversation.
Could you give me a hand?
What seems to be the problem?
And let me take a look.
Let's practice the last one.
Let me take a look.
Again.
Let me take a look.
Now, imagine someone sends you a document and asks you to check it.
You can say, "Sure, let me take a look."
Very natural.
And notice the rhythm. Don't say every word separately.
Let me take a look.
Exactly.
Your goal isn't to speak as fast as a native speaker.
Your goal is to connect the words smoothly.
And that's something you can practice every day.
Even for 5 minutes.
Actually, 5 minutes of speaking every day can be much better than studying for 2 hours once a week.
Consistency matters.
Exactly.
And later, we're going to do a short shadowing challenge where you'll hear several office phrases and repeat them naturally.
So don't go anywhere.
We've still got some really useful expressions coming up.
Let's continue with something that happens all the time at work, asking someone a question.
There are many ways to do this naturally.
A simple one is, "Can I ask you something?"
But here's another useful expression. Can I run something by you?
I like that one.
It means you want to tell someone an idea or question and get their opinion.
For example, "Can I run an idea by you?"
Or, can I run something by you before the meeting?
Let's hear a conversation.
Hey, do you have a second?
Sure, what's up?
Can I run an idea by you?
Of course.
What if we move the presentation to Friday instead of Thursday?
Actually, that might work better.
That's what I was thinking.
Nice.
Notice how natural that sounds.
And "do you have a second" doesn't literally mean 1 second.
Exactly. It means do you have a little time.
You can also say, "Do you have a minute?"
Very common at work.
But be careful.
Why?
Sometimes when someone says, "Do you have a minute?" you know it's not going to be 1 minute.
Absolutely.
It starts with, "Do you have a minute?"
And 25 minutes later,
You're still standing there.
now let's talk about another very common situation.
You don't understand something.
Many learners simply say, I don't understand.
That's correct, but in a professional situation, you can soften it.
For example, I'm not quite sure I understand, Or could you clarify that?
Clarify is a useful B2 word.
It means to make something easier to understand.
For example, could you clarify what you mean?
Or could you clarify the deadline?
Let's practice.
Could you clarify what you mean?
Again.
Could you clarify what you mean?
Good.
A common mistake is saying, can you explain me this?
Yes.
A more natural sentence is, can you explain this to me?
Or could you explain this?
Exactly.
So remember, explain something to someone.
Not explain someone something.
That small difference can make your English sound much more natural.
Now let's imagine we're in a meeting.
Okay.
We're discussing a new marketing plan.
Sounds serious.
Very serious.
I think we should focus more on social media.
I'm not convinced.
Why?
I think our customers respond better to email.
That's interesting.
We could test both approaches and compare the results.
That sounds reasonable.
There's another useful phrase, I'm not convinced.
It means you're not completely persuaded that something is a good idea.
Exactly.
It's a stronger disagreement than I'm not sure, but it can still sound professional.
Another phrase is, that's a fair point.
Meaning, I understand what you're saying and your idea makes sense.
Let's practice a polite disagreement.
I think we should finish the project today.
I see what you mean, but I'm not sure we can finish it today.
Why not?
We still need to check the final numbers.
Oh, right.
Maybe we could finish it tomorrow morning instead.
That's a fair point.
See how different that feels?
Yes, nobody is arguing.
Nobody is saying you're wrong.
Instead, you acknowledge the other person's opinion.
That word, acknowledge, is another useful B2 word.
It means to recognize or accept that something is true or important.
You might say, I acknowledge your concern.
That sounds quite formal.
It is. In everyday office conversation, I see what you mean is more relaxed.
Good distinction.
And that's important for learners. Knowing a word isn't enough.
You need to know when to use it.
Exactly.
Let's move to email and phone communication.
Good idea.
Imagine you call a coworker.
Okay.
Hello, this is Alex speaking.
Hi, I'm calling about tomorrow's meeting.
Sure, how can I help?
I just wanted to confirm the meeting time.
It's at 10:30.
Perfect. And is it in the main conference room?
Yes, that's right.
Great. Thanks for confirming.
You're welcome.
I just wanted to confirm is an excellent professional phrase.
You can use it in many situations.
I just wanted to confirm the deadline.
I just wanted to confirm our meeting time.
I just wanted to confirm that you received my email.
Very useful.
And confirm means to make sure something is correct or true.
Repeat after me.
I just wanted to confirm the details.
Again.
I just wanted to confirm the details.
Excellent.
Now let's talk about being busy.
Because I'm busy is probably one of the most common sentences in an office.
And it's perfectly correct.
But there are more natural expressions.
You can say, I'm tied up at the moment.
Tied up means you're busy with something else and you're not available.
For example, I'm tied up right now. Can we talk later?
Or I'm tied up with a few urgent tasks.
Repeat, I'm tied up at the moment.
Good. Another phrase is, I'll get to it.
That means you'll deal with something or work on it when you have time.
For example, I'll get to the report this afternoon.
Or, I'm tied up right now, but I'll get to it later.
That sounds very natural.
Now imagine someone sends you a message asking for something while you're busy.
Let's role play.
Hey, could you check this for me?
Sure, but I'm tied up at the moment.
No problem. When do you think you'll have time?
I should be free after lunch. I'll get to it then.
Perfect. Thanks.
No problem.
That's much better than simply saying, I'm busy.
Right. You give the person some useful information.
And that makes communication easier.
Now let's talk about another important word, efficient.
Efficient means doing something well without wasting resources, energy, or time.
For example, we need a more efficient way to manage these files.
Or, this system is much more efficient.
A useful collocation is efficient process.
Another is efficient use of time.
Repeat.
We need a more efficient process.
Again.
We need a more efficient process.
Great.
And don't confuse efficient with effective.
Good point.
Efficient means you do something without wasting resources.
Effective means it actually produces the result you want.
For example, you can have an efficient process that isn't effective.
That's a little more advanced.
Yes, but it's useful.
And don't worry if you don't remember everything immediately.
You're not supposed to.
You'll hear these phrases again.
Repetition is what makes them familiar.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about small talk.
One of the most underestimated parts of office English.
You might think small talk is unimportant.
But it helps people feel comfortable around each other.
You can talk about lunch.
Have you had lunch yet?
Weekend plans.
Any plans for the weekend?
The weather.
It's really hot today, isn't it?
Or something simple like coffee.
Have you tried the new coffee machine?
And suddenly you're having a conversation.
You don't need perfect English.
You just need something to say.
That's a huge lesson.
Sometimes learners are waiting for the perfect sentence.
But real conversations aren't perfect.
People pause.
They change their minds.
They say,
Actually,
wait,
let me think.
exactly.
That's what makes spoken English sound human,
And you can use those little expressions while you're thinking.
instead of becoming completely silent.
Right.
So if someone asks you a question and you need time, don't panic.
Say, let me think.
Or, well, actually,
Or, that's a good question.
those expressions give you time.
And they make your English sound more natural.
In the next part, we're going to move into more realistic situations, including problems at work, customer communication, and a few common English mistakes.
And we'll also transform some basic sentences into much more natural office English.
So keep listening.
Let's imagine something goes wrong at work.
Something always goes wrong at work.
That's true.
Maybe a customer is unhappy,
Or a deadline has been missed.
or the computer suddenly decides it doesn't want to work.
That last one is especially dangerous.
You restart it 3 times and start questioning your life choices. Anyway, when there's a problem, one useful phrase is, I'll look into it.
That's a great expression.
Look into means to investigate something or try to find out more about it.
For example, I'll look into the issue and get back to you.
That's very common in professional English.
And get back to you means to contact you again later with information.
So you might say, I don't have the answer right now, but I'll look into it and get back to you.
Very natural.
Repeat after me.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
Again.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
Excellent.
Let's use it in a conversation.
Hi, there seems to be a problem with the order.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What seems to be the issue?
We received the wrong items.
I see. Let me check the order details.
Okay.
You're right. It looks like there was a mistake.
Can you fix it?
I'll look into it right away and get back to you shortly.
Thank you. I appreciate your help.
You're welcome.
Notice how calm that conversation is.
Nobody is blaming anyone.
That's important in professional communication.
Instead of saying, who made this mistake?
You focus on solving the problem.
Exactly.
Here's another useful word, issue.
Issue is often used to mean a problem or situation that needs attention.
For example, we're having an issue with the software.
Or there seems to be an issue with the payment.
It can sound softer than simply saying problem.
Right.
Repeat.
There seems to be an issue with the system.
Good.
Now let's do say it better.
Yes.
Basic sentence number 1. I want to ask you something.
Natural version, can I ask you something?
Or can I run something by you?
Number 2, I don't understand.
Natural version, I'm not quite sure I understand.
Number 3, send it to me.
Natural version, could you send it over to me?
Number 4, I will do it tomorrow.
Natural version, I'll get to it tomorrow.
Number 5, I'm busy.
Natural version, I'm tied up at the moment.
Number 6, wait.
Natural version, give me a second.
That's much friendlier.
Number 7, tell me your opinion.
Natural version, what's your take on this?
Number 8, I disagree.
Natural version, I see what you mean, but...
Notice something.
What?
None of the natural sentences are complicated.
Exactly.
They simply sound smoother.
And more conversational.
Now let's talk about a common problem, being too direct.
Yes.
Direct English isn't always rude.
But in some situations, especially professional ones, it can sound too strong.
For example, give me the report.
Very direct.
A softer version is, could you send me the report?
Or, could you send the report over when you get a chance?
That sounds much more polite.
Another example, you need to change this.
Better, I think we might need to make a few changes here.
Much softer.
And if you're speaking to someone senior, this matters.
Yes.
But don't become so polite that nobody knows what you mean.
That's true.
You still need to be clear.
Professional English is about being both polite and clear.
Exactly.
Here's another useful B2 word, concern.
A concern is something that worries you or something you think might cause a problem.
For example, I have some concerns about the deadline.
Or one concern is the cost.
A very useful phrase is, I understand your concern.
That's especially useful when someone is worried or unhappy.
Repeat.
I understand your concern.
Again.
I understand your concern.
Good.
Now imagine a coworker says, I'm worried we won't finish on time.
You could say, I understand your concern. Let's see what we can do.
That sounds calm and professional.
Exactly.
Let's move to another situation, asking for clarification during a meeting.
This is really important for English learners.
Because sometimes you understand 90% of the meeting, but one sentence completely confuses you.
And you're sitting there thinking, should I ask?
Yes.
Always ask if you need clarification.
You can say, sorry, could you clarify that?
Or could you explain what you mean by that?
Or simply, sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, that's a very natural phrase.
I didn't catch that means you didn't hear or understand something.
For example, sorry, I didn't catch the last part.
Repeat.
Sorry, I didn't catch the last part.
Good. Now let's talk about pronunciation.
In natural speech, didn't catch that can become very connected.
Listen, I didn't catch that. Don't try to copy every sound perfectly.
Just notice the rhythm.
Exactly.
Another phrase is, could you say that again?
Simple, polite, and useful.
You don't have to be embarrassed about asking someone to repeat themselves.
Even native speakers ask,
All the time.
especially when someone talks too fast,
Or when there's noise.
or when someone has a very strong accent.
Exactly.
Now let's do a mini-meeting.
Okay.
We need to decide how to improve customer service.
I think we should introduce a new support system.
I see what you mean, but I'm not sure we have the budget for that.
That's a fair point.
Maybe we could improve the current system first.
That sounds reasonable.
What's your take on training the support team?
I think that could be effective.
Great.
Great. Notice how many useful phrases appeared naturally.
I see what you mean.
That's a fair point.
Maybe we could...
What's your take on this?
That sounds reasonable.
These are phrases you can use in real conversations.
Now let's talk about something slightly more personal.
Workplace confidence.
Sometimes you know the English, but you're afraid to speak.
Yes.
You think someone might judge your accent,
Or your grammar.
or you worry that you'll forget a word.
And then you stay quiet.
That can be frustrating.
But here's the truth.
Your goal isn't to sound like someone who grew up speaking English.
Your goal is to communicate your ideas clearly.
Exactly.
If you make a small mistake but people understand you, communication happened.
That's success,
And confidence grows through experience.
not through waiting.
You can't wait until you feel confident.
You speak, and confidence comes later.
That's a powerful idea.
And it applies far beyond English.
Absolutely.
So here's a quick imagination exercise.
Imagine tomorrow morning.
You walk into your office.
You see a coworker.
You smile.
And instead of staying silent, you say, "Morning, how's everything going?"
They answer.
You ask one simple question.
Maybe, any plans for the weekend?
And suddenly, you're having a conversation.
That's progress.
It may seem tiny,
But tiny progress repeated every day becomes a big change.
and now we're going to put everything together in one longer conversation.
Listen carefully.
Try to notice the phrases you've learned.
And if you hear one you want to remember, repeat it aloud.
Ready?
Let's go.
Morning, how's your morning going?
Pretty good, although it's been a little hectic.
Same here. I've already answered about 20 emails.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, and I have a meeting in 20 minutes.
What's the meeting about?
The new project. Can I run something by you before I go?
Sure.
I think we should suggest a different deadline.
What's your take on the current deadline?
Honestly, I don't think it's realistic.
I see what you mean. We still have a lot to finish.
That's a fair point.
Maybe we could ask for another week.
That sounds reasonable. Great, I'll mention it in the meeting.
Good luck.
Thanks. Oh, and could you give me a hand with the report later?
Sure, I'm tied up right now, but I'll get to it after lunch.
Perfect.
See? That was a complete office conversation.
And you already know most of the phrases.
You're not just learning individual words.
You're learning how those words work together.
That's what makes English natural.
In the final part, we'll do the speaking challenge, final vocabulary review, shadowing practice, and one last conversation.
So get ready to speak.
All right, it's time for the final part.
And now I want you to speak.
Not just listen.
Exactly.
We've learned quite a few expressions, so let's put them into practice.
We'll start with 5 speaking questions.
And remember, you can pause the video after each question.
Take your time. You don't need perfect grammar.
Just communicate your idea.
Question 1.
Imagine you arrive at work and see a coworker.
What would you say to start a conversation?
Try something like, "Morning, how's everything going?"
Now make your own answer.
Maybe talk about your morning.
You could say, it's been a little hectic, but I'm doing okay.
Good.
Question 2. Imagine your manager gives you 5 tasks.
You don't know which one is most important.
What would you say?
Try, "Could you help me prioritize these tasks?"
Now say it yourself.
Good.
Question 3. Imagine you don't understand something during a meeting.
What could you say?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Or, "Could you clarify that?"
Choose one and say it aloud.
Great.
Question 4. Imagine your coworker suggests an idea you don't completely agree with.
Don't say "you're wrong."
Try, I see what you mean, but...
Then add your own idea.
For example, I see what you mean, but maybe we could try another approach.
Your turn.
And question 5. Imagine someone asks you to do something while you're extremely busy.
What could you say?
I'm tied up at the moment, but I'll get to it later.
Excellent.
How did that feel?
If it felt difficult, that's okay.
If you needed more time, that's okay too.
Speaking gets easier through repetition.
Now let's review our vocabulary naturally.
First, hectic.
Very busy with many things happening at once.
It's been a hectic morning.
Second, realistic.
Practical or possible.
We need a realistic deadline.
Third, prioritize.
Decide what is most important and should be done first.
Could you help me prioritize these tasks?
Fourth, clarify.
Make something easier to understand.
Could you clarify what you mean?
Fifth, efficient.
Doing something well without wasting time or resources.
We need a more efficient process.
Sixth, concern.
Something that worries you or needs attention.
I understand your concern.
Seventh, issue.
A problem or situation that needs attention.
There seems to be an issue with the system.
And finally, acknowledge.
To recognize or accept that something is important or true.
I acknowledge your concern.
Great.
Now let's do our final shadowing practice.
This time, don't just repeat the words.
Try to copy the rhythm.
Listen first.
How's everything going?
Now you.
Could you give me a hand with this?
Your turn.
Let me take a look.
Your turn.
I just wanted to confirm the details.
Your turn.
I'm tied up at the moment, but I'll get to it later.
Your turn.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
Your turn.
What's your take on this?
Your turn.
I see what you mean, but maybe we could try another approach.
Your turn.
Could you clarify what you mean?
Your turn.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
Excellent. Now let's talk about something small but important. Sounding natural.
You don't need to remove every pause from your English.
Native speakers pause too.
They say,
Well,
actually,
let me think.
you know.
These expressions give your brain a little time.
So instead of freezing when you don't know what to say, use a natural filler.
For example, someone asks, "What do you think about the new plan?"
You could say, let me think. Actually, I think it could work.
That sounds much more natural than staying completely silent for 10 seconds.
Exactly.
But don't overuse fillers.
Right. You don't want every sentence to start with, well, actually.
That would be exhausting.
Just use them when you genuinely need a moment.
Now, one final role play.
Imagine it's Friday afternoon.
You've had a long week.
Very long.
You're sitting at your desk when a coworker walks over.
Hey, how's everything going?
Honestly, it's been a hectic week.
Tell me about it.
I've been tied up with a new project all week.
Oh, wow. Are you close to finishing?
Almost. I just need to check a few things.
Do you need a hand?
Actually, yes. Could you take a quick look at this?
Sure. Let me take a look.
Thanks.
I think this number might be wrong.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not completely sure, but I'd double check it.
Good catch.
No problem.
And what are your plans for the weekend?
Honestly, I'm planning to do absolutely nothing.
That sounds like a good plan.
What about you?
I'm going to sleep.
For 2 days?
Maybe.
Fair enough.
Notice how that conversation moved naturally from work to personal conversation.
That's how real workplace communication often works.
It isn't always about tasks and deadlines.
Sometimes it's about coffee.
Sometimes it's about the weekend.
Sometimes it's about accidentally going to work on Sunday.
Please don't remind me.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm over it.
Are you?
No. And that brings us to an important point.
English learning should feel like this.
Real.
Comfortable.
A little messy sometimes.
Sometimes you forget a word.
Sometimes you make a grammar mistake.
Sometimes you say something and immediately think, Oh, that sounded strange.
And that's okay.
Because every conversation gives you another chance to improve.
You don't become confident because you know every English word.
You become confident because you've used English many times.
One conversation at a time.
One sentence at a time.
One small mistake at a time.
And one small success at a time.
So if you remember only one thing from today, remember this.
Don't wait for perfect English.
Use the English you already have.
Then improve it little by little.
Then improve it little by little.
And if you heard a phrase today that you really liked, don't just listen to it once.
Repeat it.
Write it down.
Use it tomorrow.
Maybe use it with a coworker.
Maybe use it in a message.
Maybe practice it alone.
It doesn't matter.
What matters is using it.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, please like the video and subscribe to Super Infinity English.
And leave one sentence in the comments using one of today's expressions.
You could write, I'm tied up at the moment, but I'll get to it later.
Or, could you help me prioritize these tasks?
Or, I'll look into it and get back to you.
We'd love to see your sentences.
And remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful.
It just needs to be practiced.
Keep listening.
Keep repeating.
Keep speaking.
And keep believing that every small improvement counts.
Thanks for spending this time with us.
Take care, keep learning, and keep speaking English.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye.